Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the live stream. This stream is going to be a bit different tonight. We're going to do a lot of theory crafting and testing. This build, I feel like I've really forced through the levels, and I'm not in a good place with it at the moment. It's down to a lot of lack of survivability, but also, I don't know, consistency of damage as well. It's quite interesting. I'm currently at a level 54 area, and it's yeah, the mobs are I'm not got the right defenses on this, and in a spout of rage, I end up flipping out my load to armor. I just wanted to see how that was going, and yeah, it's not great. I mean, the resistances aren't terrible on this loadout. I just throw some pieces together, and it just doesn't feel or flow. It doesn't flow well. And I got a feeling the reason why, I'm used to, well, a lot of the builds this season have been around the warrior starting line. So there's quite a lot in armor and defensive and regeneration and life and that sort of stuff. So I've kind of built heavy in that, and also being warrior based starting points, I've always gone into the strength area so that I'll get quite a heavy life pool or a big life pool. So I've never really felt there's been an issue with that. Now, this build that I've been playing around with, because first of all, with spell damage, because we're using the staff, and the spells, even though we get life on enemy killed, we haven't got the consistent life back while we're, say, fighting a boss, for example. So we're relying on heavy on life potions, which is not a consistent way in my mind of building. Basically, I feel like this build needs more defense. The scythe for the reaping skill, I like it. The reap, I think it's really good. It does work well. In fact, let's just show you. I'll go into the zone, and we'll run through it. Paul, hello mate, welcome indeed. I am well, buddy. It's been a long time. Hope you're doing well, dude, and keeping up with fairy life and rowing. No, I don't think you've been doing rowing for a while. I'm well, mate. Anyway, nice to have you on. We're playing a bit of Path of Exile 2 tonight, and this build that I've got is, I'm struggling with that. I mean, it seems okay, but bear in mind these guys are level 54. I'm level 57. I should be slapping through these guys. But if you see me look at my life, I lose life very quickly. Right? I mean, doesn't feel good to me. We're supposed to be bringing bleed and poison into the build. And it doesn't feel like it's sitting too well. So I want to have a complete rethink in tonight's stream and just completely build into this. So I'm going to be doing a lot of testing, a lot of messing around, a lot of basically a lot of testing, and trialing bits and pieces. I'm at a good area. I mean, I could say let's get to level 65 and then I can build into it. There is a defensive element that I can get level 65. I don't want to struggle to get there. I kind of feel like I want to try and understand where I'm going to build into it. No longer rowing, moved house from a partner not too long ago and settling in. Nice, dude. GG's. I was on the ergos today in the gym. Did a quick 20-minute in my lunch break. Just a cheeky 5k. Congrats on moving in with your partner, buddy. That's awesome. Life begins. And what are you playing at the moment, dude? You got anything? Any games you got a PC set up at the moment? I know you're heavily into your Counter-Strike stuff. Yeah, I've fallen into the hardcore theory crafting of Path of Exile. Yeah. So I was running the Covenant Altar Robe for life back on spell attack. That was one way of getting life back. Kind of worked. I was using Soul Eater for attack speed, which I quite liked. That was quite fun. But then life on hit, right? Another problematic thing there. Because life on hit, I don't think we get life on hit. You get, I think we'd life regeneration. I'm going to be doing a lot of this tonight. This is a real geek stream, full on geek mode. Sorcery Ward could be a thing. We get elemental damage mitigation. Only problem is I quite like the offensive elements of the Witchhunter. Cole, I mean, Decimating Strike is nice. We could probably do that with the gloves, actually. But then we get some nice little mini nodes there. The 70% damage on low life. Zealous Inquisition is good. That is good clear. We don't really get that because we haven't got Heralds. Witch's Bane I haven't tried yet. You don't currently have a PC set up. Don't really play CS much anymore. More Red Dead Redemption, give that. Oh, you're gone for the chill. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like moving into the chill. I mean, this is single player, build, loadout, theory crafting sort of stuff. And just, I've got a challenge with this build, which I probably should have caveated at the very beginning of the build video. But this is an RNG build where I've rolled a class, rolled a weapon, rolled a skill gem line, and then I've got a condition of poison and blue leap, which is basically the class inherently is a crossbow character doing martial weapon, which is like a swords or axes, maces, that sort of stuff. And I've gone for the magic side of things, so that it shouldn't fit, or it shouldn't fit very well, which it doesn't, and it's causing complications at the moment. And I could go down the crit route as well, which Culling Strike. It's kind of been where I'm at, but yeah, it's an RPG base. I mean, this I don't know if you played the Path of Exile series, but this passive tree allows me to spec heavily into certain directions. So you get like critical chance, finishing blows, which is kind of like an executioner type style. Or you can go into sort of physical damage, you can go for block, or you can go up here's all the magic stuff, which you can help search by doing spell. So if I type in spell, it gives all the nodes that relate to spells. So I suppose spell damage. Because I am a spell damage based class, I'm starting down here, not up here. But if I started here, you get spell damage, spell damage, spell damage, spell damage, spell damage. I'm not starting here. I'm starting down here, so I'll get projectile damage, which actually does relate to certain spells, but not all spells, and especially one that I'm using at the moment. So I'm missing out a load of damage nodes here, so my base is quite low, which is again problematic for this build. Yeah, so it's proving to be a real pain in the arse. And there's a difference between attacks are like weapon based, where spells are not attacks, spells are. It's having good core knowledge of the game. And I will say I've spec'd into bleed and poison, and bleed and poison are inherently for physical weapons, like I say, maces, crossbows, that sort of stuff. There is one ability or one staff, magical staff, which is the Reaper, that actually does do physical attack. So if you look at this, for example, this is the attack that I'm doing. It does deal physical attack, but it's physical spell attack, not physical attack. It's a physical hit. It's physical damage to enemies and apply critical weakness cannot be triggered, which is okay, but I need to be able to scale that damage there. That damage there, that physical damage, is scaled by spell damage, physical damage. And yeah, it's I'm struggling with it. I've been on this build for a week now, and basically this game I've been I've got a woman here now. This game I have been rolling these random builds this season. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and actually this is proving to be one of the most inconsistent and hard ones to do. And I think maybe it's actually more down to defense over anything else. So I'm going to have a little play this stream on how to be more defensive. I think that's possibly the better way to do it. But yeah, I mean, defense, there's different forms of defense. You can have high life, you can have high energy shield, you can have armor, evasion, block, and stuff like that. Yeah, all right, mate. I've seen a little bit. I'm going to be stuck here theory crafting the hell out of this. So enjoy dinner. Late though, late for dinner. Right. So how can I build defensive without taking too much damage away? That is the question, right? I suppose we could go support. There are support gems. I mean, I'm relying heavily on my support gems. Arctic Armor I thought would be a good one. You get knocked back. I am spell. Arctic Armor is a spell, so I can increase damage from that. I could possibly freeze with that. And while I feel like it's helped generate a little bit of sustain, I'm not overly keen on it. Ravenous Swarm, another one that I'm using for debuffing, I suppose. But again, possibly could get rid of these. And then Plague Bearer, I was kind of doing poison, but I don't know. I've got a bleed on that. I just don't know if we could test. Actually, that would be a good test to start with. Let's try and see if this does, which I think it should do. I think it does physical damage, this. I wonder if that could be the source of and Plague Burst is also physical damage. Deals physical damage equal to 100% of the plague on triggering enemies. Has 100% chance of effect. So that's the physical one as well. Dealing physical damage. So that could be a means to but this is on death. This is on an on death effect, which yeah, we kind of want abilities that help us during the fight, not at the end of a fight. Anyway, let's go and check and see if we can get a bleed proccing using that. Oh, I've also put into Bone Cage as well, but I don't really want to use Bone Cage. I think Bone Cage I could use as a cast on crit, possibly. That could work. I just want to try this and see if this does. Right, so. Oh, they died too quick. Yeah, so that does proc a bleed. I don't know how big the bleed is. I mean, the bleed's going to be based on the plague. I mean, what we could do is take the poison away to see if it actually does anything, which would do physical damage only, right? Yeah, like I say, full theory crafting mode. Let's do brutality. That'll get rid of it. Is that gonna whether that breaks it or not? I don't know. It can't do bleed damage because bleed damage is chaos damage, and that is stopping it from doing it. I'm just doing this to test. We are the theory crafting wheels are in motion, and also Plague Bearer is a buff physical nova. It's not really a spell, so I don't get scale on damage. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what, I do need is astral projection actually. See that bleed there's no bleed there. So while the bleed is on, there is no damage. Good test. Maybe we'll boost up the oh, I've died. Like, I get hit really bloody hard, and I've got 59% armor. I've got no means of mitigation. I mean, you could go for the mitigation on... I mean, the thing is about evasion. If I went evasion, I kind of feel like evasion might be problematic. It's only dexterity to kind of crack on evasion. Let's see if this is consistent. I'm just going to try and get this plague up a little bit. I just want to check there is no damage coming off this plague when it's fully stacked. That extra 5% is keeping me sustained somewhat. I mean, it's... yeah. No, in my mind, I shouldn't really be needing health potions here. Right, I'm at 100%. Let's see if we get a bleed on this. On you. It did some sort of damage. I mean, I need somebody with a bit more life. 28. That hit hard. Fuck's sake. Again, getting squashed by them is not ideal. Far from ideal. This is good, right? I should, my builds, but at this stage, the builds are kind of slapping hard. Not slapping hard. I'm getting slapped hard. 14 fire, maybe even fire could be up a little bit to help. I want to get a bit more. Interestingly, poison is not consistently going up. Right. 79, that'll be enough. Right, let's test it. Is this guy going to be enough? I don't know. He's a little weakling. I want someone a bit bigger where I can actually stick a bleed on and see how much that bleed hits for. Without dying. I mean, if they're all weaklings, they're just gonna. I mean, I gotta be careful that my Witchhunter's on kill effect doesn't blast them all, so I need to test. I want one of these slightly bigger guys I can push this on. Without dying. Come on. Here he is, this guy here. The guy with them all, that's what I want. You. Where is he? Here he is. Right, let's check it on him. Okay, so it does work. It does, I mean, when it's fully charged up. Let's see what the conditions are on this. Store 4% of expected poison damage. Up to 2890 deals physical damage equal to the stored poison. Always poisons on hit. I mean, we want to keep brutality off that, really, because we want the poison eventually, but at least we know that that actually will be a source of bleed. Which is good. I mean, that is positive. Like, we could stick that in there now. So we get a bursting plague on the plague bearer. So there is a poison element on that. Okay, fine. Now here we could make the scythe a bit more poison orientated, maybe. Again, not sorting defensive out, but it's and this begs where we're going on the tree as well. Like going for spell. I mean, I was going for crit build on this, and then I've ended up going into some culling effects, which culling is okay, but I kind of feel like I had the cull up quite a lot, so it was about 50% on whites, a bit more maybe, but it's just so much going so heavy on cull, and going on like. The on full life effects are really nice. You can get a really big hit, but it's that space in between where you kind of like between like the full life and the bottom end of the low life, and then the cull's like a little bonus thing, especially on the bosses. It's like 10% of their life, then you can kill them. So the boss fights then end up having to get pushed down to 10%, which is okay. But so I've got a little bit of physical there, a little bit of physical here. There is some physical over here I could possibly go into, and I was kind of working my way up to the fizz element. But if we're going poison, and then poison fills up the plague, and then the plague then procs, we want to do... that's a good question. Does poison crit? I think poison doesn't crit, but the initial hit that hits the poison can crit, which then increases the dot poison crit in PoE2. No, damage over time doesn't crit, but a crit hit can magnitude the poison. Yeah, so we can get our initial hit of what causes the poison to poison can crit, which is the initial physical hit, which would be the scythe, right? That would be... That's the scythe hit to generate the poison. Okay, so that could be our loop. I mean, that makes things a lot easier, simpler. I built into coal, but I might get rid of the coal. How much gold have I got? No, God, I've only got 28k gold. Oh my God. Definitely not enough gold for respecking, that's for sure. Painful that. Crikey, I've been buying lots of stuff. Yeah. Kind of need to farm some stuff as well. Ouchie. So, all right. Well, this is going to be interesting. I need to farm money up as well now. Bollocks. Well, this is going to be an interesting stream. I've got a bit of money, gold there. I could probably sell this little lot here, which would generate some cash. Okay. Let's do some more testing first. We're in a good testing area here. I need to pick shit up now and sell it. That's a bit frustrating. Okay. Poison, poison, poison. Just gonna have a look at some poison stuff. Wiki. Poison, poison. Okay, so we're going to stat Plague Bearer. That's going to be our poison to bleed. Choices of items. There's the gloves, the playfinger wraps. All damage from hits contribute to poison magnitude. I kind of like that. I have been using it. I don't know whether it works or not very well. But if we go down this route, I think we need a high fizz base. And if I do that, then we need to think about building into physical base. I think this is crucial to getting this right. And there isn't a huge amount of physical around here. There's these three here that I could possibly go for. We got 25 extra fizz there. There's a 25 there. That's miles away though. I don't really want to go all the way over there. I mean, we're kind of on the right path over here, but I might have to be like a come over here, get them, and then go up here. And there's poison. I'm in the poison territory here as well. So we've got fizz, physical there, chaos to fizz there. We've got some up here as well. It's conversion. Can't herald. How many incisions can we stack? 10. So that's a 20% increased fizz there. Seems a lot. Okay. I think I'm going to part the culling, and the low life stuff. There was that helmet that made that they're on the low life all the time, but they've taken it because it's too strong. Which I think low life in this instance we get rid of. We go low life, we go physical and poison. I think those are the two scaling damages we go with this. Again, this still doesn't fix our defensive mechanism, but if they die quicker, then you know. Pin, I think we're going to get rid of immobilize as well, because the immobilize was to increase the cull threshold, which yeah, I'm just gonna pull off that, which means the pin boots can come out. Actually, interestingly, I've only got the physical from this is coming. Let's have a look. That's the damage I need to focus on there. The total fizz. Let's have a look and see what I've got on the stars. I just want to see what's going on with this. We've got 52s. What are you? 66. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at that. Take those two out. And this is coming in at 1546, 850. Okay, this is definitely the strongest one I've got. Yeah, okay, it's not even close. I mean, though, but bear in mind that has been boosted up. We've got, yeah, okay. So our base, 1251. That's still low. Low. So let's see if we can work on that and get that better. I mean, I possibly could get a better staff for that. Steps in the right direction. Oh yeah, gold. We not got gold. We've not got gold. Right, let's see how much gold I can get by selling stuff. There's no way going to be enough. No way going to be enough. I've got socket stuff here. Let's get rid of the socket first, because I need sockets as well. Basically, the stream has become an inventory management build stream nightmare. So I need gold for respecking. Great. Such is life.
How's the clearing? Stick to the carrots.
Right, what else have we got in here? How much are we getting out? 40k. We're not doing too badly. Let's take quality out as well. Right. Are we done? I mean, I could probably get out. I've got plenty of shit to get rid of, haven't I? Some of those could probably sell as well, actually.
What have we got?
Let's have a look. All right. Got exchange on? I don't think I've got exchange on. Gold, gold, gold. No gold.
Till next time.
Let's see what I've got here. This stuff I've kind of benched for selling, but I don't think it's going to sell. I mean, that's not a bad base, is it? Oh, god damn it. Probably could sell some of this little lot here as well. Oh, I got so much shit. It's unbelievable. It's a problem when you got multiple builds on the go. Fuck. They're level, they're 50s, aren't they? So we could probably get rid of you. And then here, so 52. What's better out of those two? That one way better, so get rid of that one. You are 52. Pitiful. Yeah. Going for a little bit more. Stick this in here. I used to like selling these things. Oh, we've got a couple of things here. 38, no. 46, no. Ace has got into the trading of Path of Exile. It's quite fun to watch. He loves going on and selling stuff. It makes him very excited. Right, I can probably sell this little lot as well. Might help.
What have we got?
Probably not worth. Get rid of those. Once I've done this, I don't know how much I need for respec. Probably about 100k, right? Which is going to be painful to get. I might just get rid of all of those as well. None of those came up. Which I'm quite surprised at, really. But that's by far the better one. I suppose the +4 to spell levels is really pushing that one up. Is that a decent base? That's not a decent base. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. I suppose what I could do in the... just do that. Sell. Yeah, fuck it. Sell them.
Stick to the cairns.
Right. Gold's going up. Inventory's going down. Sorting the shit out. That's what we like. That's what we like. Okay. Right. So we're gonna go base poison. I see. I can probably do a little bit here. We're gonna get rid of culling. Right. Take that out. Get rid of your slot. I'm probably going to get rid of this lot as well. I don't mind sticking on the crit. I think the crit is possibly a good way to go. It plays into the build a bit. Immobilize. Condition base. Fuck it. We'll get rid of that. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 before we hit physical. Whereas over here, if I do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm over here at 6. I'm not right next to it, but then I can pick up these little ones around here. Got them, got them, got them. There's chaos there, isn't it? Yeah. There's not a huge amount. That's physical attack damage. That doesn't work for me because we're spell damage. That works. What are you? Gain physical damage. 12% of physical damage is actually lightning damage. No, we're not doing that. That would work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's quite far. So that would be worth getting. Those would be worth getting. How many have we got? 24 points. We've got a few there. I mean, this should, if I can boost my base up, this should be good, right? Let's just see. Damn it. No, we're not doing those, are we? So physical. Got 4 there. I suppose it doesn't matter which way I go here with this one. Poison there, which we could go into once we've done the physical side of things. These are the most painful ones to go and get what I need from that in. 6. Got a few there. A few there. I've got 2 left for the time being. I'll be tempted to take those ones out as well. So that would give me, I mean, this crit on full life. I mean, it's just the initial hit, right? And then it's gone. That is the other problem. And we could build into crit. And we have got crit. And we could make that initial hit. But after that initial hit goes in, it's like, then what? So I think we're going to pull away from that. We haven't got decimating strikes either. So I think I'll be better off refunding those. That one. Got crit damage there. There's a bit of crit here. I mean, do we go into the crit? Do we need to go into the crit? And we get the initial crit for poison. Another question for Google. Can bleed? I think bleed can't because it's a proc, isn't it? It's a dot. Can bleed crit in PoE2? I'm pretty certain it doesn't. Yes. Yes, critical hits can scale increase the damage of bleeds, but not directly. Okay. So again, the same thing is that the individual bleed procs don't crit, but the additional hit does. Again, problematic, and I kind of feel like we'd be better off pushing the... Well, unless you do a full crit build, but then at what cost, right? I think we'd be better off focusing on physical at this stage, and then possibly change these nodes. We don't. Yeah, let's do that. Let's really pull away from this thing for the time being. Right. You're going. You lot are going. I'm not sure whether to get rid of those just yet. Right, that has given me a massive boost on that already. 347. Huge. I don't know whether I should do that or not. Let's do that instead. Let's take the attribute. I need dex, don't I? 92 dex. Alright, dex it is then. Going up even more now. Good. I've got 4 points. Now this is the thing, right? We talked about this the other night. Critical game for a crit build, you need a good base in order to, like, 300% of 10 is not as good as, you know, 100% of 300. If you get me. Good base. Get a good base and then we'll go from there. And we knock out the crit chance on you as well. Soz, but not soz. And on those as well. If I take those two back, the quick away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20 there. Two there. Got 11 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9. And then 10, 20. Okay, so that's 2 chaos damage. Like if we were to get I think if we were to get that cluster there and then that cluster there, I think we're more or less done on physical. Oh, it's a 40 down there. But there's a lot of pathing. And then we've got some poison stuff here we can do. Poison. Poison down here. Poison here. I'm just wondering at this stage whether it is a good base to go off now, or do we like start speccing into poison stuff? Because it's quite a long. I got, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points there. Versus. I suppose we could do elements as well. Because we want to do both poison and bleed. Yeah, again, down the bottom there. I don't really want to go down there. There's a chance to inflict elements. I want magnitude, really. That's attack. Got magnitude of poison. Great. That's magnitude of poison. Great. Poison duration. Magnitude. Oh, it's reduced magnitude. But +1. Over here we've got magnitude. We've got poison duration, which is all good. The life on killing a poisoned enemy is quite good. Because we, again, survivability. And then we've got some magnitude ones there. And the duration is great because it's more, right? But magnitude is what we want. And the multiples as well, building toxins. Reducing duration. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 there. 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. Or 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, we need a 12. 12. For an extra dot. Or we go over here. I think that feels like it's the better plan. I might just leave that one for the time being. And go down this route here. I'm just stacking to poison now. Because the poison then increases our plague bearer, right? Plague bearer then increases our bleed. Because we'll bleed off the back end of the plague bearer. So now we need poison. And these don't have to travel so far. We've got some magnitude there as well. That's good. We could actually do quite well here. The 20. That's a 25. Yeah, I kind of feel like we kind of go into poison at this stage. Maybe start with this one here. Albeit. That gives us a bit of life recovery. Poison. And do we go for... That's 25 magnitude. The maim's not going to work, but that's okay. 7. That's good. I think this would be good to go down. What have we got? 3 left, so I could start that run there, or we can go into this run here, which might be good, because let's read this again. While active, it stores a portion of your poison damage you deal using this skill and unleashes the store poison, so it stores 4% of expected poison damage. Deal physical damage equal to the store poison. Just want to make sure that we're dropping them poison. Then we can go on the chaos damage as well, I suppose. I mean, this would have a direct increase to what, 3? That would have a direct increase on the poison, right? So if I go to no skill affected, that's fine, because, you know, chance to poison, estimated poison per second. Better, much better. We can get rid of that. I still feel we do, yeah, the Reap's still good. I think we're going to go into the Playfinger Wraps now. Attack speed doesn't work, but all damage from a hit contributes to poison magnitude. I think that's so strong. We can do chaos damage on rings. Get rid of that. We're not doing crit anymore, are we? Hello, Daniel. Sorry, mate. I mean, I'm in a sticky point on the build, this bloody build, and I'm trying desperately to make it work in an enjoyable way, and it's just not been working. So yeah, a lot of theory crafting tonight, lots of just talking through what I'm doing, and that's about it, really. How are you doing, dude? Are you okay? How's your week off? Have you been to work? It sounds interesting. Oh man, dude, it's do I detect an element of sarcasm on your yeah, slight element of sarcasm perhaps. Cast speed, skill speed, cast speed, and we've got resistances we can build into. I need to get chaos damage. Right. These are the skills that I got chaos damage on. Managed to survive both my morning standbys, but my sleep has been ruined because early mornings. How early are your early mornings? You got really early mornings, right? If I remember rightly. Seven. 24% chaos damage. Nice. 8%. 20 in cold. 25 dex on that. That's pretty juicy. I'm gonna need resistances though. Fuck. Might be able to exchange one of those. But then the cast speed. Ew, Daniel. It's to decide what I want. It's rough. 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 5 a.m. is an early start, mate. Yeah. That's not fun. Ooh, that was an increase. That was an increase all round, actually. Apart from chaos goes down, but that's okay. Treat yourself to new running shoes. Dude, mate, having a decent pair of running trainers does make the world of difference. The world of difference when you're running. That's interesting. Fire resistance is taking a hammering, but Dex is good. So getting close to getting my 30-minute 5k. Congratulations, dude. Congratulations. How much, aside from complex building craft, you've been up to? I've been up to much. Yeah, let's have a think. Work's going okay. Been a bit frustrating this week in that we use a bit of software to run the company on that I've integrated or put in place. Not my software, the company does it. There's certain things about the software that are wrong and that are bad, and I've like, you can ask the company that we use, we can say to them, can you make some third-party apps for us to make it work properly? And they're like, yeah, no problem. Well, the thing is, the app that I suggested that I want them to make and quote for, the owner of the business who lives in the States has got hold of it, and he likes it so much that they want to put it into the core software. The problem is they want to charge for it in the core software with a license that then is swallowed up by, it's quite a hefty license, and I'd rather pay for the app and leave those licenses away so that my team can use the licenses without having to kind of share them. So it's been a bit of a point of frustration for me this week. So it's kind of good. I mean, the fact that the owner of the software is like, yeah, this is really good. We want to, incorporate this into our software is really positive. But the fact is, he's now doing it so that he wants to take it away and charge us for it. It was not so good. So, been elements of frustration. So there's that. I've got tomorrow off, which is nice. I'm going to do some building tomorrow. I'm going to be doing, I'm going to build a wall and garden. So it's a nice day. So I've taken the day off, which I'm happy about. Which is all good. Right, where's that gem? That gem is coming out. Yeah, and Amy and I are gonna have a date night tomorrow night as well, which I'm really excited about because we don't really get to hang out that much, and like in the evenings, by the time put the kids to bed, like even tonight is a point of this. By the time the kids go to bed, it's really too late to stay up or frame stay up, and then like I don't know, watch TV or hang out. She's in bed reading a book. I'm playing games, and she'll be going to bed, and we should be asleep now. Whereas I stay up. So tomorrow night, babysitter, gonna go out for dinner and hang out, which should be cool. I'm looking forward to it. So get dressed up and go. It'll be nice. Treat yourself to a 3-day weekend after a busy sound. Yeah, do that. Yeah, how are the boys now? Bedtime should be about 8:30, 9. But tonight, Koa was still in bed, awake at 10 o'clock or 10:30. Little bugger. So yeah, problematic. What can I say? Oh look, we can probably go for that skill gem up there. And we got cast speed. Oh yeah, cast speed would be good. There's 3 cast. That would be good actually. Those would add DPS. They would add DPS. Mana regeneration is good. Intelligence is good. That's probably a little good 3 actually. Although I want to do some poison as well. Was I was thinking of going down here, wasn't I? For magnitude. So yeah, 3-day weekend. I mean, it's going to be, the weather's pretty good this weekend, so it's going to be a case of doing building work, which I love. I'll put some podcast on. I just get the cement mixer up and running, and I'll get going. So yeah, and hopefully I can get. I need to build the window frames sizes, template them out, get those in place so I can start building around them. I've got some, it's just using old stone that we've got from the property that I'm making into a wall, like a stone wall. No, he's not hiding an iPad. No. They're pretty good with the iPads at night, but it's just he's been quite active and alert, and I think it's a bit much. He's in bed at the moment with Amy actually. Yeah, but we tend to take we don't just go in and close the door when it's bedtime. We go in with them and lie next to them. So it's it's nice. And there'll be a point where they kick us out and they're like, "Yeah, you're not coming into bed. You off you go." Koa's got a little bunk bed. And Ace has got a double bed, so it's quite nice getting in bed with Ace. I was with Ace tonight, so I kind of get in, read him a story, and then I have a little power nap. We got some cast speed here, which is good. Look, cast speed there, and I just noticed there's cast speed here as well. 8, 11, 14. It's 14 there. What is this one here? 3, 6, 6. 11. That could work. That's not going to work. This is weird, isn't it? How I get so much enjoyment out of pondering over what could be. What is a good direction to go? Oh, that's that defensive way. That might be a good little node to go in as well. What have we got around here? Attack speed's not going to work. But here we go. Look, we've got damage taken, recruited life, but then we've got increased max life and life recovery rate, life regen. More fun making the build and playing. Yeah, dude. Well, this is. I think actually that's how I like to play this game. I like to make the build, and then when I get to a point when I've made it and it works, I lose interest. I'm like, oh, I'm done. And then I go and start a new character, which, I think, is evident from the way that I play the game. Should we? I don't know. Do I go poison or cast speed. I think I kind of feel like we need to boost poison up. Poison. I might build over here because that's ready for the taking. We can just start picking these up. We get some good poison benefits on this one. Because I'm at the stage now where I can't path too far away from the skill tree because it's too expensive. Got 3. 1, 2, 3. Magnitude 10. Dex. Look at that. Right, that's done. Fire resistance is not looking good, but then we've got 2 points out. Right, okay, so that's good. Not gonna fuck around with those anymore. We know what we're doing on that. We've got poison where we're gonna need to crank up poison on this, and to do that we can go better on this. Hold on. Go back. Sorry, back onto here. Don't want that anymore. We can use that because, you know, mana's always up for the moment, for the best part. Spell damage. Let's have a look. Less cast speed, more damage. That might be worthwhile. Can we build anything onto this? Reap. Hef would lift it up. Considered casting would be faster. We could do considered casting. Don't want to do bleeding. It's the damage. Spell damage. Consider casting, I think, is going to be the way to do it. Little less cast speed, more damage. And we could go for deadly poison as well. That might be a worthwhile one. So, but I haven't got slots. That's actually not the boost that I thought it would be, actually. That's almost 1,000. How? That's only because I guess the cast speed is quite a thing. But then maybe we want magnitude then in that case. Deadly poison too, right? Daniel, what are you playing at the moment then? I think I've got deadly poison actually in one of these. Oh. No, I've not got deadly. Are you still playing Battlefield? Deadly poison, where are you? Was it level 4? Yes. I'm going to go for that. Good. That is good. Okay, so we've got our source of poison, which gives us what? I mean, that's going to be a decent amount of poison. Estimated poison damage. That's okay. I'm pleased with that. Per second. That will then feed our Plague Bearer, which gives us an astral hit. We can do Bursting Plague. It's going to poison this anyway, so I wonder if we shove in Corrosion for good measure. But we could do Bleed. We could do Deep Cuts, right? Where are you? Deep Cuts 2. You're playing a bit of the new Pokemon on the Switch. I know, you got Switch too, haven't you? Bit of Ghost of Yoti, the occasional Battlefield game, but I've been doing a lot of reading this week. No, nice. That's good. It is. It's good to read. Yeah, I feel like Battlefield is one of those games that's more fun with players, with other people. Because it can be a little bit memey. But yeah, it's fun. Right, okay, so we've got some good shit going on here now. Defensive wise, this is the reason why we started this. We need defense. And I kind of feel like we're in a whole world of pickle. I think maybe the defenses are going to have to sort themselves out on being spirit based. Yeah, definitely Battlefield after 2 hours. I mean, unless I had like a mission to, I don't know, level up to a particular weapon or something like that, and using the grind. But I don't feel like you should play games like that to play it just so that you're leveling up. I kind of feel that's bad game design. I mean, it's how they trap you to kind of like do it, but it just feels a bit crappy that you're having to play the game to level up, you know, and that's the enjoyment, is the leveling up part and getting the gear. I guess it's no different than this actually, really, when you think about it. But yeah, playing content in order to get the content that you want. I don't know. I'm laughing at myself because Path of Exile is exactly that. You play to level up, but the build is obviously part of that as well. I feel like there's no particular headpiece now that I particularly want. So I could go defensive on the head. I still don't know whether I'm going energy shield or what at the moment. I think I'm going to build eventually into mana. I've got this chest piece that I'm thinking of building into. Where is it? This one here. 30% damage taken from mana before life. That gets rid of the Zenith though, which is a bit of a pain because my life will start, mana will start getting chewed into. But what we could do actually is we've got 64 spirit left. We could go for defensive gems. That might work. Destiny 2. Did you still play Destiny 2? Oh, dude, I don't know what it is. It's kind of weird. I like the MMOs for the sake of doing weird builds, and then I enjoy taking those weird builds and playing against other people with them. So this is why I love ESA so much. Was the weird build, and I think ESA definitely had its day when it came to stuff, but yeah, it was good. It had its time. It had a moment, but I kind of feel like they missed out on developing that. They let it get taken over by corporate. It fucked it up, like many games in the industry at the moment, getting taken over. It's an interesting video I watched on how Amazon Games, the reason why they're shutting down is because they tried to take on Steam, and they weren't able to take on Steam, and therefore they shut the whole studio down because they couldn't make a dent into Steam. And it's just like, but you went into a games industry not to make games but to make money. And I think the way to go into a games industry is not to go in with the mind of making money, but it's to making great games. And you make a great game, the money will come on the back end of it. You know, and you gotta. It's almost. I don't know. I mean, I suppose they've seen it through like the Call of Duty and shit like that, completely fucking things up. You know, where that is basically a money spinner every year, same shit, reskin. Off we go again. Right, here we go. So I'm going to put that in. Oh, bollocks. I haven't got enough spirit. That is a pain. Withered is going to increase chaos damage, which is better for poison. I might have to do the regeneration level 1 then. Where is regen? That's 20. Oh, where's regeneration? Vitality, 20. Yeah, no, people are wising up to it definitely with the Call of Duty series. And I think it's shown actually in Battlefield, because I think Battlefield demonstrated a lot of going back to core roots of what COD was with its stuff coming out. I wish Battlefield would just stick to being Battlefield though. I mean, that's one of my gripes with it. It's too it's gone too COD, which I dislike. I feel like they've kind of gone the wrong way. And yeah, okay, so streamers and streaming is a big indicator of where the industry goes as well. So games are developed, especially like battle royale modes are developed because they provide good entertainment to watch. And I think that again provides a misdirect on where games should be, because what they do is they create a game for entertainment, for watching purposes, as opposed to actually playing the game. So the streamers play it and they basically shit over people because they can spend all day gaming and they can spend all day you know, practicing. But then what is the average person? What is the core core element of those, and what is better? Is it providing a better experience for the people that play the game on a daily basis that aren't streamers, that just want to jump in and have a bit of fun? I think so. I think that's basically where things should go. You know, and I think the game direction, I think inherently this is why I pulled off SPF games. I mean, I love Battlefield. I love the best experience I have in Battlefield is when we go into open battlefields and we're just shooting shit up and we've got no score system to go against. We're not being sweaty, and we're just having a little bit of fun, you know. And I think it is definitely about the fun. Games are now being made for play to watch streamers play rather than people to watch streamers play. Yeah, rather than exactly. And that's shit. Like, what's the whole point of a video game is to play the video game, not to watch somebody else play the video game. Like my boys, they watch a lot of Minecraft, but they do still play off the back end of it, you know, which I think is great. You know, they're getting tips and stuff like that. But when the value of the game is basically the visual I mean, it's a different. I suppose it's entertainment, isn't it? It's another form of entertainment. Watching streamers. Yeah. He said, sat here on stream talking, but I kind of feel like this is. I don't know. Fuck it. It's weird. I mean, why do I stream? I stream because I enjoy the engagement with people on chat and about like. I like playing. I love the playing together. I think that's really cool because they would. Streaming puts me in a position where I'm playing a video game like I would never have done by myself. So when we do Battlefield, which we should do Battlefield at some point, we could do some on Saturday maybe if you're about. Is that we create a game environment where there's like a group of you playing when you haven't got a group of gamers. Growing up, I had two of my friends growing up, still friends of mine now, Ben and Ash, both gamers, both at different times of my life that we were gaming. So university with Ben and at school with Ash, and we'd play games together. We'd LAN up and we'd play games together. Now they've gone off and they've got children, they live their own life. I don't really get to play with people anymore. So what I found when I was playing, when I wasn't streaming for a while, that I would never play with people. And I know we've got a small little group going on and it's not massive, but you don't need a massive group. And this is what makes it so fun, is that I can play, stream, and we can create a squad and do some crazy shit. And it makes those sandbox games like Battlefield so much more, in my mind, to play. Right. On that, playing games here. I need to finish off this. This is a very long thing. Just need to hop in the shower. Okay, mate. You hop in the shower. I continue doing this theory crafting nonsense. And see if I can make a defensive something out of this thing now. I'll still be here. I need to think. Right, I need fire resistance. I need... what do we go? We've got energy shield and life on hit. We've got a life leech, which is good. I wonder if there's any leech sets. That I can stick into. Here we go. Life leech can overflow, but that's not a chest piece. The spell damage life leech is what I've got, might be the one to keep me going. There's a belt that gives XF life recovery from leech applied to energy shield, which could work. The life leech support gems are for attack damage, which sucks, so we can't use those. And we're not using mana drain because that's on a wand. Okay, so we can't use leech. I think we're going to have to look at something defensive, basically, on the helmet basis. Like that is that'll be a good helmet. That's regen. What have we got here? Evasion. So we need speed. We need speedy boots, right? 25. Let's have a quick look at the uniques before we go in. We've got... I want speed. But then I want defenses as well. We've done the pinning. Not going to do pinning. I think we just go for standard shoes, if you know what I mean. Let's see what we've got. 25% movement speed. Is that going to pick anything up? 25%. That's armor. That's max life, max mana, dexterity, fire resist, which is what we need. Bit of armor and evasion. That's cold. I mean, that's not a bad helmet. That's the one I've had previously. Shove that in. It gives me some energy shield. That's not too bad either. Little 50 boots. And that's going down the energy shield route again. So at least we're kind of being consistent, I suppose. Energy shield, energy shield. I might just see what we can get out of this. Right, where we're at the moment. All right, not too bad. We've got a bit of energy shield. I could do ho ho ho. If we're doing energy shield, then it could be beneficial for me to go down the energy shield route with the spirit gem over withered, possibly, because I want to go for mana. Okay, so yeah, with that one with my mana becomes my life. I want to go down mana remnants at some point, but not today. And that's a crit as well, but elemental crit. Critically hitting a target with elemental ailments will spawn a mana remnant. I mean, I think that's going to be an interesting one to do. So while active, grant skill that you can use instantly begin recharging energy shield and gain a buff for a duration that prevents that energy shield being interrupted. The buff is removed at maximum energy shield, and the skill cannot be used while the energy shield is full. I mean that is a no shit button, right? Which we could look at. But I digress. We're gonna come away from that. We got regen on that. We've got got 10. We could go for accuracy, I suppose. I don't know if the spell is actually taking accuracy into account. Accuracy is used to hit a target with an attack and is checked. Okay, so accuracy doesn't give a shit. Okay, we're not caring about that. Fine, that's good. We're not culling anymore. You know, we're not really building actually either into contagion at the moment, but we'll stick it in. Yeah. Let's put these down here. Arctic Armor might have a comeback if withered becomes too much. I might have to turn that one withered on, go for the defensive on that. It could be a good one to use that. Ravenous Swarm we're benching for the time being, and we'll bench them, take those out, put those away. Okay, good. Right, let's see if this works or not. Mana, cast speed, intelligence, spirit, cast speed, strength, dex, armor. God, we could do better than this. Joy is a real bloody mess at the moment. Okay. Let's go. I mean, we're pretty basic, right? We've got plague, we got that, we got that. I mean, our belt's only got one slot in it. Hilarious. Let's see if this makes a difference on where we're at. Well, we're definitely getting poison up quicker, outshadowed out. Still taking a lot of hits. That really fucking does hurt a lot. Okay, this is getting better. I've got no money, by the way, so I'm gonna have to pick up stuff. I have burnt through.
my feet.
No, we don't. We don't. Definitely don't need to stay quick on our feet. We need to pick stuff up and go to the bank. We've got no bloody gold. I don't want to pick blues up, actually. Look, I'm picking rubbish up. God damn it. I know they got sockets on them, actually. Don't want. Just need stuff that I can turn to gold. I mean, the not having the coal thing is... Nah, I'll live without it. I think what I'm going to do though is put that onto there. I think we're going to build, eventually I'm going to do cast on this build. Whether I go down some of the skills used in the occult skill line, I think might be, we could do some pinning stuff, something like that. Might be a thing. Okay, and the other thing we need to change, which I think would work really well, is my ascendancy points, because I'm no longer using the culling strike one.
We killed this witch first, then we finished what we started.
Glad I could help you set aside your differences.
Can I come in the fight?
The fire of fist. Fire of fist.
Oof. Ouch. Yep, definitely feeling that extra deep damage hit. Oh, I thought she died. She's just off screen. Hilarious. Yeah. Definitely need that extra poison. Extra poisons would be good.
Fought together, you died together. How sweet. Another notch on me helmet.
I wonder if we put withered on my main attack. And I kind of feel that that is not worth that out. I think we're better off having than that than the maximum life per second. Possibly. Gonna head to bed. Alright, mate. Yeah, cool, man. Thanks for staying and chatting for a bit. Appreciate it. It is 10:12. Nice to hang out. Hopefully I'll see you at the weekend, dude. We'll Battlefield on Saturday if you want. Have some. I could do with possibly do with a break. Oh fuck, got smashed in. Possibly do with a break. Okay. Fire resistance is low. Resistances are low. God damn it. Let's see how we can fix. Okay, got sockets there I can do in. They're lightning. Damn it. Alright, rings. Off we go. More for theory crafting. I think that's mainly damage, right? Yeah, my resistance is on there. Let's see what we can get on this here. That could be better. I know it's going to give me a little bit of a hit actually. While we're here,
Can't always get it right.
let's get rid of Clean Strike. We have Clean Strike already. Now, I could either go into Sorcery Ward, which gives me an extra barrier. Barrier can take element surge up to 30% of your armor and evasion. I have no armor and evasion. That's the problem. That's a bit useless. We could try Witch's Bane for concentration. So, I think we go down here. Let's just try Witch's Bane. I guess that basically means that between their attacks, there's less special attacks. Possibly. I'm not ready for Weapon Master yet. I think we'll get there eventually, but not today. Okay, let's go to here, and it's not too bad. We'll do that. What are we on now? Better. I'm gonna stick something in there. I think maybe fire orientated. I don't need that either. That gem could come out. Do I want to take that out, or do I want to get a different helmet? We're on 195 energy shield. No, it's the best energy shield I've got out there, I suppose. Okay, so I might just slot out of that. It's not useful otherwise. So I need lightning and chaos, or fire and lightning. Actually, let's go fire and lightning. Have I got anything fire and lightning? Oh, I've got a cold. I've got a fire. No, I've not got a lightning. Oh, stuff. Shove a 2 in there. Fine. Only leveling up. Right.
How can I help?
I'd like to sell shit to you, please. Thank you very much. Get rid of that. Still unsure about this chest piece. Anyway, so now we've got 30. We can do an extra. Oh. Okay. Oh no, we need that one. That's 92. Oh, that's why it's gone. What are we on at the moment? Dex. Oh god, yeah. That's right. Bollocks. Okay, so I need to refund and do this way instead. 70. 4.
Got a different idea.
Dex 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need 5 actually. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's try that now. All right, let's keep on going. Back to the start again. Fine. Poison's working well. I think I need to just pock out more poison. I mean, yeah, it's that Plague Bearer is working well now. Ooh. Everybody's good. It's like one Exalt. I don't know why it keeps popping up. Okay, yeah, poison's good. I think we could probably do a new Doodar at some point. Staff Doodar. Because you know what's in my head, guys. I thought, cast on crit, I was thinking we'd go for like the bone thing, you know, the bone sphere thing. But we could go for Decimate Dead. Dead. I think Decimate Dead might be a fun one to go for. It's physical, which works. It's a spell. It's also fire.
By the order of the Red Thane, they still resist our new master's message. But hunger does wonders for a man's faith. Raise their fields, kill their cattle, crush their resistance, but keep them alive. We need worship, not corpses. Bring them
Oh,
to Wolverhampton.
fuck's sake.
Care of the rest.
Died. I mean, this is it. So,
It will know.
my other option with the chess piece has now come available. Which is, I need strength 92, which is this piece here. This stack a load of armor on. What am I on? 90. I could do it. We are testing. We are testing after all. Strength, here we go. We could go for the piece of spirit in there as well. That might help. But yeah, 65 armor in one piece. And look at that. Boom. We got an extra point. Here we go. More magnitude, 10%. Did we go that way? We could. The +1 poison would be really good. Okay. I mean, I've look at this dude. This heavy. Oh, attack is slow. I didn't think I had attack speed on that one. Does it bring down? Let's have a quick look. Does cars per second 142? It doesn't. It just feels slower. For whatever reason. I know I move slower, so movement speed modifier plus 18, and then it's 21. It's only a little bit, but yeah. And this chess piece is, I kind of feel it's one of those pieces that is not cheaty, but it kind of gets you out of a sticky situation like I'm in at the moment, where my defense mechanisms aren't strong enough yet because I haven't built into it endgame walk style, and because of that I'm going to need to just focus a bit harder on what I'm doing, maybe, and sorry, wait to level up. So it's kind of like a good go-between. And it's the biggest. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's the biggest armor piece in the game. In one piece. Pretty nice. Why didn't that checkpoint? Oh, maybe it did spawn. Oh, I got the wrong way. There's checkpoint there. Can we pick that up? Yeah, okay, so I mean, we just haven't got the heralds. I think that's the problem, isn't it? Without the heralds, not having access to these procs is frustrating. Gold, I need gold. Gotta pick the gold up. I wonder as well, because I'm using a default attack on my attack. Obviously the Reap. Oh, Reap is a default attack, right? And therefore the quality is. Well, the quality of the staff is crit, and it's based on upping the quality of the staff as opposed to using the glass, the ones that increase the skill gem. If we increase the skill gem of Plague Bearer, maybe go down that route. That could work. I wonder what the quality element is that. Fucking thing of this Reap. I wonder what that you're using to attack me with. Hitting hard. Yeah. Now the question is, do we need to use Reap in order to generate enough poison? Or could we back end it on a spell? Better. Definitely better. Oh yeah, we need gold, don't we? My only concern about this skill, this build now, it's not as, it's quite slow. Like the Reap is, it's a good ability, but I think going into endgame, it just feels a lot to do. We want to be able to, I mean, that's good. I mean, we can generate poison from the solar orbs. That would be cool. You just run, drop a solar orb, get poison up. Oh, steady on. Don't die. Hope I haven't missed one. I think I missed one around here. And I missed a crate there, look. Ooh, definitely worth getting that. Not too shabby at all. Yeah, I wonder what we could do to make it better. There's that checkpoint. There it is. I'll have a look at the solar orb and see if we can get that on the go. I like Reap. I mean, Reap is physical as well, which obviously solar orb wouldn't be. So I kind of feel like that would probably not work. I mean, interesting, the Playfingers wrap, the glove pieces that I've got on, the magnitude does scale with all hits. So hits from spells does work with that. But the base is low. And I suppose if we I don't know, if we could go crit, cast on crit with contagion, might be good as well. Got that one. Yeah. Oh. Oof. Almost did it. Almost fucked it. What I want to do next, I want to see if I can get poison from a solar orb enough to kind of just drop. Just while I'm moving around. Okay, boss fight, here we go.
Darkness descends, and with it, your end.
Ooh, ouch. Okay. All right. You know what I'm going to do now? Oh yeah, know what I'm going to do now. Because we've got the armor on, that gives me a shit ton of armor. I'd be better off defensively. Oh, I hate doing these ones because they're bloody expensive. I don't know if I've got enough money. Have I got enough money to do it? 10. I have not. God damn it. How much is it going to cost me to remove those ones? It's like 20k each, isn't it?
Can't always get it right.
7. No, so okay. I can probably do it. There's some shit here I can get rid of probably. You can go. Yeah, you can go. You can go. All right.
If you find a pine.
Some changes.
So sorcery ward is going to give me more defensive elemental wise. Don't know where that's going to show, but we'll see. Do we get it up? Oh look, we get it up there as well. 676 barrier. I mean, it's not to be sniffed at. Especially if my resistance is lightning resistance is about, oh fucking hell, it's a lightning boss. Ah! Where is my sorcery ward that's there? Sure about that? I've got no health potions left, but there we go. Oh, we got reaping staff.
That's one less horror haunting this place.
They spirits. What are they doing? It seems they gathered their aid.
Sing song. I think the sorcery ward probably covered my ass then.
It worked. They will guide you.
So curiously, why is that not going down? Barrier can take elemental damage up to 30% of your armor and evasion rating. Well, unless it's just up and I lose it now, it will go down. Let's take a hit. Right, is that going to go up? 3, 2, 1, 11. Yeah, okay. So that does do it. That does lift it. I don't know why that's not proccing up, but yeah, okay, whatever. Something, isn't it? I think it's going to have to keep me going. I think level 65 is when things change again for me. Possibly. We go into this mana as part of my life scenario. Because at the moment my mana's doing absolutely sweet FA. Oh, we haven't got the waypoint for that. Okay. Oh, there it is. I want to take those. Get a few blacksmith thingamajigs or whatever they are. In order to increase my armor's quality. Okay, so what else can we try? Well, we're going to try the
Something about this grove gives
solar orbs, right? And I wonder what we can stick on. Oh, no. Sorcery ward. Okay, it's just spirit stuff. Okay. See what we can put in with the ring. Might be some good ones. Prolonged duration. That'll be a good one to have. That'll do for now. Or let's have a look. Solar orb. And we have leveled up actually, so what I might do is see what they got on the vendor very quickly. Which one is it? It's Una. There we are. By level 14. I haven't got enough gold. Of course I haven't. We got there 69. No. Now we have. All right, good.
Good luck.
Right, let's boost this up and see what we can get out of this. Anything? Ooh, lightning damage. Do cast speed, accuracy. Staff, what can we crit, cast speed, attack, spell damage. Let's do that. Do we boost it? I suppose we. Have I not got any? I thought I bought a load of them. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Hi.
Fuck's sake, I've got no gold. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, let's go for my staff. Where are you? Put that in there. Stick a couple of you. Where are you? Crafting. Stick a couple of you in. And then screw it, we won't bother with this one. Let's just do that. There we go. No, it's gone down the crit route. No, fair enough. Alright. Why wouldn't that work in there? Weird. We don't want that. Oh, I wonder what we can put in there. Maybe we need something that's going to give it a bit more damage. Or maybe duration. Oh, we have actually overabundance actually would be good. Put overabundance in you. And then I might just run off and just drop a few of those around, right? See if that works. Oh no, I want to see poison on this. I'm being dumb, aren't I? That's the whole point. I want to see if I can get a poison off this as a test. Right. What do we want to do? That didn't seem to proc it, so let's do that. I'm wondering as well if doing 2 lots of poison is better than an extra 600. It will be, won't it? Yeah, do that. That should give me more poison damage. So I'm doing 2 hits. Okay, where off we go? Blackwood, isn't it? Let's go. Oh, hey, let's test actually first before we start fucking about. There's a little bit of poison. Not going to be enough from that though. I want to swap these around. It's quite strong, that poison now, isn't it? Ooh, let's have a look at another thing to do. Additional effects from quality. More poison. That's really confusing. I mean, I suppose more poison the better. Just another key to press, that's the only problem. I want to try and keep the flow rate of the build going well, so we're not having to keep multiple buttons going on. Right, I just need to go and move my youngest, who has fallen asleep in bed with my wife. I'll be back in 30 seconds. 2 secs. Just come out of that. Can look at some stats or something, I don't know. I'll be back. Okay, excuse me. Right, just looking at my stats there, I could do with possibly lightning. Right. I don't know if I can buy this.
Aye.
Have I got any gold? Yeah, I can do it. They're expensive, aren't they? I hate having no money. I'm really scrounging now, aren't I? Let's have a look. I'm sure we can sell something. Let's take a crossbow or something like that out of the way. So level 45, 33. Yeah, do that one.
Hello.
Oh, it's our old local hero.
2. Yeah, 15 surely. Better. Chaos is still low, but that's fine. Alright. It seems a bit more balanced. I hate the fact that we have to go heavy armor though for this to work. I mean, the thing is, I am essentially a spell melee based build, even though it's not melee. I mean, the reap is more or less a melee weapon, right? Because I am that close up. Nice. Can we not open you? Why can't I open you? Let me in. We got 2 poisons on, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, we got 2 poisons on, nice. There we go, Holton. Just want to feel what else we can do here. It's going to be attack speed, more attack speed, but more area. Definitely. I want to say we leveled up. It kind of feels like we have made progress with this. Definitely the armor set. Being able to take a hit or 2 without dying. And poisons is good. I mean, I feel like the bleed is missing, but well, not missing, it's there, isn't it? It kind of is there. Just do get out. Is this where the no, not up there yet. Go to the ferry master. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have no money to buy stuff. Oh, I tell you what would be interesting to know actually. I'll have a look. If I stick out my solar orb, what does my poison go up by? Oh, it's incredibly slow. It does go up, but my god, it's slow. So you guys, if you just joined in on the stream, basically this build is a spun build on a wheel, and the wheel chose a Witchhunter, which is the mercenary. So it was first of all mercenary, then we had a Witchhunter chosen, and then it was a staff followed by the occult skill line. So the occult skill line is basically I can use any of the skill lines in the occult, which is why I've got contagion on at the moment, albeit I'm not using it very much. I think it'll be a cast on instead. Eventually, just for better consistency of like play style. Yeah, and then there was a condition that was given to me by Paul. He comes on the street and said, "Can you make it into a bleed?" And originally, the bleed was supposed to work alongside Herald, but very quickly we realised that Herald is taken up on martial weapons only, so that the loop of poison wouldn't work. So I've had to kind of build around it a little bit differently, which has been a bit challenging. So Paul's made this sort of like build where he just has to get hit and then he procs. Oh, I have got no money. I'll have to come back to you. Yeah, so we don't get a loop, which is really frustrating because the poison bleed loop on Heralds is a lot of fun. You just stand and everything just blows up. But I mean, the poison's working on this. Bleed works on the. I mean, the plague bearer is solid. Really solid. Decent amount of damage.
We swore our oaths to the first ones, beneath the same stars that lit their hunt. Yet one by one, those stars flicker and fade, and in their place, darkness. The absence of warmth.
These boys, you know, they're from Tsukimas.
Now come the whispers, no longer faint, but gnawing at the marrow.
Ooh.
With each word we
Yeah, I would definitely be flattened right now
vessels, our oaths devoured.
with that armor. With that armor on, definitely. It is. I'll definitely saved my ass. Oh, my glasses are getting pushed on the side of my head and hurting. It's the reason why I wear a cap on stream is my headset pushes my glasses into my head. Not nice. Maybe I could do with getting some different headphones. Sorcery Ward is kind of working actually. I sometimes dislike going in for the defensive mechanisms on the Ascendency. I kind of like it's less fun, but it's definitely solved a lot of issues having that extra elemental mitigation. It's definitely not elemental damage there though.
Hard work pays off most of the time.
I think we've got to go to the other side now, this way. Oh, we got a skill point. Nice. Where are we going now? Oh, here we go. 10% duration for each poison, so we get 20%. That's nice. And then the next one we'll go is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Round. We could do the immunity to poison. Immunity is always nice. It's satisfying on that procs. I think out of all the new maps on the interlude, this is one of my favourites. All of the stuff going on, like the text on the wall, or the walls. Yeah, like up here. It's just, I think it's just nice to put together, and it's nice to have it into a town setting as well. Now, last time I came on Holton Estate, there was a shortcut. So one would feel they had to go all the way around the house, but pretty certain I just walked into the courtyard up here. Open up. Yeah.
Soon you will serve our master.
Yes, I shall
Of all
dance.
the things I expected to see, you made your bed. Now lie
Cool. Well, the fact he stuck his helmet on. That's nice. Oh god, yeah, double whammy there. Have they been ramped up or something? They feel a lot more shit going on the screen than these two. Did I cut her head off?
thrown your fit for.
Oh look, divine. Woo! Let's go. No, she's just slumped. GG's. Nice to get a decent divine out of that. We're level 56 now. We're catching up still. I'm 59, so I'm not gaining quickly, but at least in the right direction. Do I go and see what else there is around here? I feel like this is done, isn't it? That is the first divine I've had drop from a monster. I've had it out of a ritual. But yeah, nice. Ooh, Roaring Staff, Ashen Staff. All level 13 still. I want to get the next level up where I can get access to 4 spirit gems, support gems. Kind of ready for that now. We got life from kill. Oh, 10 life on kill. Okay, that's good. Go out here. Okay.
Me pockets are full.
Oh yeah. I have loot hoarded or loot goblined. Sure we can get a crown. Yeah, we can get a crown. These guys bleed or they you're taking some sort of damage. Dot. What is up here? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oof, 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 oof.
Simple enough.
That was crazy. I don't know if I got one of the... No, I have not got a flask that instantly fills my my life pool up. Could be pretty dangerous. Yeah, I kind of feel this build is... Come on. Coming together slowly now. As mentioned, I just like the fact that I've had to go into heavy armor. That's just a pain. But, you know, hey hey. If it works, it works. May as well drop in those solar orbs. That's a decent amount of damage. Just gotta make sure I keep proccing this. Yeah, the more I proc my plague bearer, the more poison I get, I suppose. The more bleed I have. I want to try and boost that up now. That's going to be my main priority, getting that level. We've got to have at least one skill gem that we can stack, right?
Let's see what's inside. One down. Who's next? Gotta stay quick on the feet.
Just trying to consider what's the best way to... Oh, we go. Oh, out of space. Perfect. That'll get me some gold. Ooh, that's not bad. 49 spirit. Life. Yeah, life's a bit rubbish actually. Could do better.
I knew you'd have now. If this.
I guess identify and then sell. Stick the divine in the bank. There it goes. Very nice. Let's see. Have I got? I've got some gem cutters prisms. So what I'm going to do is stack this up. There we go. And that is level 13. I wonder if I've got 14. I can put in. Gems 14. We ready? Oh, we are ready. Oh, I need 14 spirit gems, don't I? I wonder if I've got 14 spirit gem. Got 13. No. Alright. I guess off to the next one. What time is it? It's 1:15, boys. Just getting warmed up. I want to know how much of those gloves are actually doing me any damage increase, and if I'll be better off with these. It's kind of less attack speed, which sucks. But it's definitely more damage. It's not that much more actually, interestingly. Huh. There's also the gloves. There's another set of gloves that give me poison on hit. An extra poison, sorry, should I say. They are snake bite, life regeneration, chaos resistance, targets affected by +1 of your poisons at the same time. I haven't got those. I wonder if we could try them out. See if we can pick a pair up. Snake bite. Yeah. Let's see what we've got. 27% chance on here. Life regen. I wonder what max life regen we're going to go for. 11. Chaos resistance 20. Let's go for like a max of 50. 20. Let's go 20. $18, 20 on here. Life regen 10, 7. It's corrupted. In fact, let's have a look. What is my chance to poison? Chance to poison 86. So what we're on at the moment, 26 on that. Okay, so that'd be 90 if we got these. Plus 10 resistance, 10 resistance. We got a 12 resistance there. I don't know if it's going to be worth it, but we'll see. 10, here we go. 10 Exile. How much gold? I've got enough gold. Hilarious. Get the gold, spend the gold, get the gold, spend the gold. They're all down there 11,000 mark, aren't they? 7, 12, 10. That one there. Yeah. See if this makes a difference.
Yes, yes. I've picked up that your oblivion doesn't bother as long as I
You
go
know
out.
what?
Well, I've run out of hope.
Okay.
It's yours.
I suppose we got a double socket in those. That's one thing I didn't go for. That makes a big difference. Big difference. Bollocks. 20. Well. I've got no gold. Damn it. Yeah, there's 2 sockets here for 20 Exalt. That's a pain in the arse, isn't it? Crap. Might just run out and see if we can kill some stuff, get some gold.
Move swiftly.
Location. Activate.
I feel that magnitude one's really good. Because we got to hit them twice, right, for the proc to work. Yeah, interesting. Do we go for magnitude? I mean, they seem to be hitting pretty hard. But we don't actually get the proc until we hit the third one running. I think I've got to be bottom for the boss down here. Ooh, look. You never know, we might get some
Always a bloody tomb.
gold. Ooh, first one of these we get. interesting. I've not played with staffs yet. What does that do? Consecrate. It's like a healing one, isn't it? Effect 24% increase effect of consecrated ground. Allies consecrate ground 5% the maximum life per second, and curses have reduced things. So just defensive. Yeah, I think anything just like where you're sat or stood still, feel a little bit kind of meh. You know, it's like, well, the game tends to be, unless you're boss fighting, I suppose. Boss fighting could be quite good, but generally you want to be moving. One of my hang-ups about this build is the amount of work you've got to do in terms of you got to move, swipe, you got to keep attacking the same targets. And then it's not very screen clearing this. At this stage in the game, you know, or level 59, I kind of want to get to the point where I'm like doing a little bit more than just one attack.
Who's next?
I suppose we get there in the end. Where's this boss? Here it is. Ouch, that immune to poison would be quite nice now. Thank goodness I've got that armor on. Oh fuck. I'd be absolutely decimated in these instances. Come on, little sandworm, where are you going? Oof. Not paying attention to the ground effects. So much shit going on. I suppose the other thing I could do would be to have the blasphemy on. Oh, fuck's sake. Come on. Looking for one thing, the little quicksands. Well, they're not paying attention to the attacks that they're doing. Yeah, I'm in quicksand now. There we go, let's get out of that. That thing there. Bollocks, waste. Come on. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh. Alright, I'm now on potion now. It's not good. Come on. There we go. Got potion up and down. Didn't fall out. Ooh, got a new staff. Let's have a look. Could be better. I mean, that instance, that's where the multiple poisons stacking is probably better than not. We're gonna get them all come out to play. Come out to play. Ooh, nice. Another tomb. I know we've done that one already, haven't we? Oh, leveled up again. It's good. Is it 65? Is it cast on we get, or is it 58? I don't know. Could do with getting that activated now. More spirit needed. Right, boys. I think I'm gonna get to the next zone, and then I think it's bedtime for me. It's late. It's 1:30 in the morning here, and I've got work to do tomorrow. Here we go.
Guess even giants can get their heads kicked in.
Oh, this is a quick one, isn't it? Doesn't this give me fire resistance? Always life, isn't it? Fire resistance or life? Maximum life.
Now we're talking.
Better. Right. Yeah, on that note, I'm gonna go to bed. I kind of feel step in the right direction. Slow though. Slow and room for improvement. Level 60. My staff is 52, so that's ready to go up, I think. Yeah, still unsure about armor pieces, and definitely my
We'll come back. We now.
The armor piece that I'm after, I think I'm going to work towards, should I say, is this one here, level 65. So what have I got? 5 more levels, and then we can play around with that, and then mana will become a life pool as well, so that should help. And I can stack mana. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, gonna go to bed. Thanks for watching. The guys that have been lurking, I appreciate it. You guys are great, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed it and be interesting. All right, bye for now. Bye.